Format consistency is something that players struggle to deal with given the chopping and changing between the 4-day matches and the 1-day 50-over games. Today, after that 4-day match last time, we're back into the coloured clothing for a 1-day match between the Tasmanian Tigers and the New South Wales Blues. Weather looks good and we're about to get down for the start of play. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Don Bradman Cricket and the Nathan Nicholls career mode. We're about to get back into the action with the coloured clothing in this 50-over 1-day matchup. Today, the New South Wales Blues, they will be coming out to bat first, and the Tigers, they'll be taking to the bowling crease. Nathan Nicholls, he'll be looking to make an impact with the ball when he gets to the crease. Two very good opening batsmen for the Blues as well. Let's see the impact they have on this game. We are about set for our first ball of the match. Jackson Bird steaming in for the first delivery, which is smashed straight out through Nicholls, and he has been left for dust. A really poor effort. A 4 struck straight past Nicholls. Where was the dive? Where was the effort? Nowhere to be seen. Nicholls is smoked, and he stood and watched, putting the arm out for the boundary fieldsman. He wasn't there. Great shot for the Blues. They're underway with a 4. Now let's see when Nicholls can look for revenge. So 8 overs have taken place before we see Nathan Nicholls for the first time in this match. 1 wicket down, and that sees the Blues through to 52 for just the loss of 1 wicket. Into the power play. Hampton is at the crease. He's just hit the first runs off of Nicholls, and of course the opener, Madison, is still there on a very nice 32 at the moment. So wickets would be the love of the order for the day as Nicholls comes in for his third ball of this match. Oh, that's a good delivery. Just gets a bottom edge from the batsman, and it trickles away behind square on the leg side. Nicholls in again. He's been hit for 1 single so far. That one's hit heavily down the ground. 1 bounce to the fieldsman. Well, we know Nathan, very good first-class bowler, but probably hasn't reached his real potential in the 1-day game just yet. Still hard to get away. But can he take his career into the coloured clothing? He's in again, and that's swept straight to... Oh, it's gone! He's caught! He takes his wicket, the second falls, and Madison, the danger man, is gone. I was sure that bounced, but cries of catch it in the outfield have been delivered by Jackson Bird. Let's take another look at this. It was a high, very floated delivery. Hits it on the full, very flat, straight into the big hands of Jackson Bird, who was sitting out there on the leg side waiting gleefully into the hands. Madison's gone and Nicholls has his first. Ben Rohrer, new man to the crease. Well, it's a touch ironic, isn't it, as we talk about how Nicholls probably hasn't reached his potential as a first class. That's an LBW appeal. That could be really close as well. The umpire doesn't think so, and the question for review will be turned down, but we'll have a look at that delivery. So here it comes in from Nicholls. Where does it pitch? I'm sure it was just outside. It was. Did it carry on its line or straighten? No, it straightened up. Good call. You can see there, it was good height, but just off. Didn't turn in at all for Nicholls. Great call. So, a great way to start the over after taking a wicket with the first delivery, or with his first over. That could be gone, and that should be gone. The umpire can't argue. 2 balls, 2 LBW appeals, and a second wicket to boot. Wow, Nicholls is really hitting his straps down in the coloured clothing. We can hardly even get a conversation out about this, because Nicholls is bowling that well. Rohrer goes, 2-ball duck, and he is out of here. Next in is Curtis Patterson, average very similar to Rohrer, but the question is, can he handle the deliveries that Nathan Nicholls is handing out? First ball, And he gets some bat on it. That's what Rory could not manage. Big pressure now on Hampton. He's on 13. Nichols, and again, another one off the pad. This should be gone. It has to be gone. It is. He's got 3 wickets in just 10 balls. Nathan Nichols is tearing this up. What's the call by the batsman? No, they will not appeal it. Patterson is gone. Another 2-ball duck. Now Peter Neville, the wicketkeeper and captain for the Blues, is the next man in. And surely they have to bring in a right-hander. They do, because they are getting absolutely torn up by the left-handed bowling angles of Nathan Nichols. Who thought would say that? Bowling a line that's very much a first-class kind of line, looking for the LBW. And he's played magnificently so far. 2-wicket maiden. Nichols has arrived. 3 wickets, 1 run off his bowling so far, and he is destroying the Blues without any sympathy whatsoever. So what an opening 2 overs from Nathan Nichols this has been. He's got 3 wickets, 2 caught, and 1 caught, and an LBW. Oh my word! I can't even get a sentence out before Nichols has some piece of magic. Another brilliant catch off the bowling of Nichols. This one is one of the best, and the captain is gone. Cosgrove, just watch this replay and admire the ability. Again, full sweeping. Oh, the dive from Cosgrove. Nichols has 4 wickets. Stephen O'Keefe comes to the crease. And you've got to wonder, what on earth can he offer this game at the moment for the Blues? 6 for 57. He gets some bat on it. And what an amazing match this has been. We had some stuff we were talking about that have been just completely blown out of the water by the way Nichols has bowled. Trying to describe his wickets, he adds another one, talking about his amazing first-class performances that have overshadowed his one-day displays, and he puts in this 4 for 1. Speechless, absolutely speechless by Nathan Nichols and the Tasmanian Tigers. The Blues are just bamboozled. They have no idea what's going on, and they look to be struggling if they're going to get to 100 at the moment. The over comes to a close. A single wicket made in this one to follow up his double wicket maiden and his 1 for 1 in his first over. That's 3 overs, 4 wickets for 1 run. And if you're wondering what happened to Hampton, well, you'll be happy to know, if you're a Tigers fan with Nathan Nichols, that it was Xavier Doherty who took him out. It's another cry for catch. But this time it's far into the outfield, way down there at deep mid-wicket. Another run is conceded, and now Nichols may look at changing up his line here. He's got O'Keefe on strike, who has smashed it straight back to Nichols. And Nichols strikes down and stumps. O'Keefe is still on 0. Copeland is on 3. That one's hit in the air. Oh, very close to being caught. Mid-on. Liked a tasty look at that. So 9 balls. This is his 10th. O'Keefe, he's yet to score. It's ball gone. Oh, that is a classy ball. And O'Keefe will go bold Nichols. But take your pick. This could have been caught behind as well. This is pure demolition from one man, Nathan Nichols. Don't criticise his one-day form. This will happen to you. What an absolute classic replay that is. Gurinder Sandhu comes in next. Well, there's not much looking good for him, is there? Sandhu, what can he offer up? A defensive shot, and I wouldn't expect much more too from the big bowler. Last ball of the over. Nichols floats it up. It's been smashed high in the air from Sandhu and going all the way for 6. A big shot from Sandhu. And you've got to give him the credit for this. This was a gutsy shot. Got right and under it. No one on the boundary for the tail end of the lower order batsman. And he has deposited that one right to the advertising hoardings. A great response, and it's taken some real nuts from the lower order batsman to put in that effort from Sandhu. And that gutsy shot from Sandhu is all that he offered the attack, as well as Hilfenhaus has taken him. And a chance as well. First ball to square leg. The sweep shot has been devastating to the Blues. Yeah, Sandhu's out. Another wicket to fall. 8 down for 68. Seems only a matter of time now. Copeland really is the only chance. Hazelwood at the other end. He knows which end to hold the bat. But could you rely on him to put on a 100 or 200 run partnership here? Sweeping. And he finds the gap nicely through in the air as well. They'll look for a couple, but say no. Hazelwood will be very happy to stay down the non-striker's end. So it is Hazelwood. Sorry, it was Copeland who was on strike before, and he's driving away Hazelwood, and he gets around for a nice single, driving through mid-off. So no run was taken. Amazingly, they didn't take a run off that ball. They definitely set off, but Hazelwood's still on strike. Well, what's the decision to keep Hazelwood on strike when Copeland, the much more stretched batsman, here's another appeal, looked outside off, I'd imagine. Yes, the umpire agrees, that one was not going on. We will not have a look, but we will have we won't even have a review of that one. Definitely was outside off. And another great over from Nicholls as well. He's bowled fantastically today. Well, how about this to strike down the New South Wales Blues? What a performance from the Tigers. They have bowled out the Blues for a paltry and pathetic 82 runs from 21 overs. Xavier Doherty was the man to take the wicket of Hazelwood, and it was Copeland who went to LBW by Doherty as well, who picked up 3 wickets for 20 runs off his 6 overs. Nicholls 5 for 9 off his 5. Hilfenhaus 1 for 27, and Bird 1 for 26. An amazing display. Only 82 to win. I'm sure the Tigers can do it. Let's take a look. And that does signal the end of this one. Nicholls not required with the bats. He did the job with the ball, and a 9-wicket win for the Tasmanian Tigers is as emphatic as you could wish for. What a demolition of the New South Wales Blues. They offered nothing at all to the spin bowling of Nicholls and Doherty, who took 8 wickets for 29 between them. What a display from those 2 spin wizards out there. For the Tigers, they're batting. Only 3 names you need to see. Silk, 41 not out. Cowan, 30 not out. And Cosgrove, the man, out for 12. But that catch he took, you'd almost forgive him for even getting out. Bollinger took the only wicket. He got 1 for 26. But 83 for 1 of 21 overs signals the end of this 50-over match, which only saw 42.2 overs over the whole game instead of 100. That is demolition, one-sided as you like. The Tigers, they'll take the points, and they'll take a big message to the other sides following this huge win over the Blues. Alright, so a pretty nice, easy, simple, quick episode today, because the Tigers have been just that good. Nathan Nicholls took 5, and his team has won by 9 wickets. I'll be back again for our next match, which I presume will be another first-class game, the way that these fixtures chop and change. But we're doing a good run now, both near the top of the table on both leagues, and looking good to make our way into postseason, which is only a few weeks away. And since this is a short episode, let's take a look at those tables and catch everyone up with where we sit at this stage of the competition. Alrighty, welcome back to the Career Hub here, where we can see our next match is actually another 50-over game, so that's always welcome to see. We're up against the South Australia Redbacks, So that'll be good to keep the colour clothing on for a couple of games in a row. But while I've brought you all back here, let's have a bit of a look at where we're actually standing, because you guys see the matches, you know how we're performing, but everyone else, you don't really know how we're going. So let's have a look at the competition we are thick in the middle of at the moment, which is the 50 over cup, or the one-day competition. We can see here we're in round 11, so we've played 10 matches. Most of the teams have already played 11. Our opponents are the Redbacks, who are first. You can see on the right, if we go down here, it is first versus second. For round 11, we have a much better net run rate than the Redbacks, but a 4-point lead they have. So that tells me that they've had, 2 extra matches to get those 4 points. So a win here will be pretty crucial if we want to take top spot. I think really we need to just look at those top 2. We got the Bush Rangers right behind us in the third. So that's round 11, and there's 12, 13, 14, and 15 to go. And then the final. Oh, so there's no semis, so we really need to be in those top 2 spots. So you can see there is just 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 games to go in the one-day cup, the 50 over cup, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so on to the Domestic Shield, which is the first class competition. We're into round 12. So we've already played our 11th match there, and I'm pretty sure there is 15 games here as well. Play each team 13 times, 3 times I should say. Yeah, and then a final. Okay, so we are looking by far the best sides. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 matches to go. 4 matches, so 4 first class games, 5 one-days, and that will wrap up the season. If we make the finals, we're looking odds on at the moment, sitting first in the Domestic Shield, the first class competition, and second in the 50 over competition as well. So a lead here of 7 points on the table over the Redbacks, and the Bush Rangers, they are another 4 points back from there. So an 11-point lead over the Bush Rangers, but really first and second is that is the goal. We want to be in the final, and from there anything could happen. So there's a bit of a recap and a bit of a catch-up as to where we are, with just 4 matches and 5 matches remaining, 9 matches for the season, and then the finals after that. So looking forward to that. Really want to get stuck into the series and get through this season, and hopefully another one would be nice as well. But that is my episode done and dusted for today. Thank you everyone for tuning in and watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you'd like to see more from Nathan Nicholls in his cricketing career. And I'll see you all next time for plenty more. The 50 over match against the Redbacks 1v2. Sure to be a cracker. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.